Look, there have been maybe 3 or 4 instances where you do get a call in the middle of the night.
From being together, although we were still stressing about the results of the election and people were in a way, there was a certain kind of need to connect.
The internet is buzzing with rumors that Michelle Obama abruptly left the U.S. after a bombshell confession from Barack, allegedly about a secret affair. While no credible sources have confirmed this gossip, it's spreading like wildfire on social media, sparking a frenzy of speculation. Where is Michelle? How long has she been gone? And what does this mean for the Obamas' seemingly perfect marriage? According to online chatter, Michelle's sudden departure was triggered by a shocking revelation from Barack about an affair, something that has long been whispered about but never confirmed, leaving Michelle heartbroken and devastated. The juicy twist? Some gossipers point to Jennifer Aniston as the rumored lover, though others are keeping names in the shadows in this viral story. The narrative suggests Michelle packed her bags in the dead of night, furious and heartbroken, and fled the country in a last-minute overseas flight. But no one knows exactly where she went, and the rumors are running rampant. Theories abound. Some suggest dramatic divorce talks, while others claim Michelle is securing an emergency legal team. But here's the kicker. Michelle has always been open about the ups and downs of her marriage. So why would she disappear like this? Despite the lack of concrete evidence or official sightings, the rumor mill continues to churn, and the speculation doesn't seem to be fading anytime soon.
I was a second-year associate at a law firm in Chicago. Winters in Chicago are deadly dreary. So the thought of leaving my family, who I love, and going to spend Christmas with the love of my life in Hawaii, I was like, sign me up.
Some speculate that Michelle is holed up in a luxurious, secretive location. Perhaps an island retreat, a private villa in Europe, or a hidden gem known only to a select few. Others suggest that Michelle's security team whisked her away, urging her to take time for herself after such an emotional blow. In some versions of the story, the confession came during a blowout fight, with Michelle storming out and heading straight for an ocean, trying to distance herself from the chaos. The wildest claim? That Michelle is already hunting for property abroad, ready to start fresh far from the drama. But here's the kicker. There's zero proof. No flight records, no footage, and no credible witnesses. Yet, the story keeps spreading, fueled by a compelling mix of betrayal, revenge, and a woman who's decided she won't be anyone's fool. It's hard to imagine Michelle Obama, always poised and in control, dropping everything and vanishing at the first sign of trouble. Yet that's exactly what some online gossipers are claiming. And the more people doubt it, the juicier the story becomes. If Michelle was ever pushed to the brink, the theory goes, it must have been a scandal of epic proportions. For years, whispers about Barack's alleged secret affairs have circulated, with names like Jennifer Aniston repeatedly popping up. These rumors have always been unsubstantiated. No texts, no photos, no solid proof, but the lack of evidence only adds fuel to the fire. The more unlikely the affair sounds, the more convinced some are that it's being covered up. Now, with Michelle's sudden and mysterious departure, the latest twist suggests that Barack finally came clean about the affair, and Michelle, heartbroken and furious, couldn't stay in the country for another minute.
They run out of oxygen, They weren't fit for the climb, right? And one of the hardest things is like when you discover that, do you stop? Do you go back because there was one member that wasn't ready? Or do you keep climbing and sort of leave them where they are?
People can't get enough of the drama surrounding Michelle and Barack Obama, a power couple whose rock-solid public image may be hiding explosive secrets. Rumors are swirling that Michelle, heartbroken and betrayed, stormed out of the country after Barack allegedly confessed to a long-rumored affair. It sounds like something straight out of a dramatic film, where the wronged spouse makes a bold, symbolic exit to reclaim control. For those hooked on the gossip, Michelle's supposed disappearance represents both heartbreak and strength, a woman who won't stand by if her marriage's trust is shattered. But not everyone is buying it. If Barack had really confessed, the media frenzy would have been enormous. The Obamas' every move would be under a microscope, with credible sources all over flight records and interviews. Instead, we have only shady anonymous whispers in the tabloids. Then there's Michelle herself. Since leaving the White House, she's stayed active with public appearances, charity work, and some downtime. If she'd really fled the US, someone would have noticed, right? Yet, her schedule remains largely unchanged, raising major doubts about the entire story. Critics point out that Michelle is no stranger to marital challenges. She's been upfront about the struggles she and Barack have faced, but also about how they've worked through them together. The idea of her quietly running away contradicts everything she's ever stood for. Fans of the Obamas highlight their decades of warmth and unity, something so solid that the idea of Michelle fleeing to another country is hard to believe. Still, the rumor lingers, feeding off people's fascination with scandal and betrayal. Online, it spreads like wildfire, with some even claiming Michelle is consulting high-profile lawyers abroad.
Expectations we have for a president that have been observed by Republicans and Democrats previously. And maybe most importantly and most disconcertingly, what we've seen is what some people call truth decay, something that's been accelerated by outgoing President Trump. This sense that not only do we not have to tell the truth.
Rumors are swirling that Michelle Obama may be planning a massive life change after an explosive affair confession from Barack. Some claim she's plotting a divorce to secure personal freedom and financial power, preparing to shock the world with an announcement that could leave Barack reeling. While there's no proof, the speculation only adds more intrigue. Could Michelle be secretly gearing up for a bold new life? As for Barack, the alleged affair, rumored to involve someone like Jennifer Aniston, would normally send shockwaves through the media. Yet, he's still out in public, appearing as composed and presidential as ever, leading some to wonder if he's hiding his guilt, or if the entire scandal is simply a fabrication. But here's where the rumor gets messy. There are zero details. No one knows when or how Barack supposedly confessed. Was it overheard at a private event, during a heated argument, or through a third-party intervention? Without specifics, the rumor thrives, with fans believing that where there's smoke, there's fire. Meanwhile, skeptics see nothing more than empty gossip.
From being together, although we were still stressing about the results of the election and people were in a way, there was a certain kind of need to connect that was going on. There was an excitement, a love, and then we just shut down.
Michelle's supposed destination remains just as elusive. Some speculate she's holed up in a private European estate. Others imagine her in a remote island hideaway, or even the desert mountains, trying to heal away from the spotlight. But these scenarios are pure speculation, more like fiction than fact. This kind of drama has captured the internet's imagination, far outpacing the truth. People devour these rumors, sharing them across social media, while Michelle's real-life public appearances and charity work go largely unnoticed. The thirst for scandal often trumps everyday realities, and that's what keeps the rumor mill alive. So far, Michelle and Barack have silently ignored the chatter, leading some to believe they're keeping quiet to protect their image, while others see it as proof they don't need to dignify baseless gossip. Some analyze their schedules for gaps, while others simply enjoy the soap opera-style drama. For now, the rumor lingers without any real evidence. Will it fade or flare back up? Only time will tell. Meanwhile, the Obamas continue to move forward, untouched by the speculation. Michelle stays active with her initiatives and uplifting content, while Barack remains focused on his speeches and philanthropic work.
But, what you start realizing is that they ground you and they give you perspective, and over time that makes you better, right? So I'd be down dealing with some legislative issue, trying to pass Obamacare, or trying to deal with some international issue, Iraq, Afghanistan. Then I come up, and my girls, they don't want to hear anything about that.
While Michelle and Barack continue with their polished routines, the buzz around Michelle allegedly fleeing after a scandalous confession keeps growing. The smooth public faces they present only make the rumor more irresistible. Could Michelle, the epitome of grace, really vanish after hearing about Barack's secret affair? The story practically writes itself. A love story admired by millions, suddenly torn apart by betrayal. This rumor is a juicy blend of celebrity, gossip, and presidential drama, offering a tantalizing narrative that has everyone hooked. For some, it's too good to ignore, especially when it paints Michelle as a woman so devastated by betrayal that she'd leave the country to heal. But here's the truth. Critics argue that this scandal is nothing more than smoke and mirrors. The Obamas continue to focus on their real work, Michelle fighting for women's rights, health, and education, and Barack pushing forward with civic leadership and charitable causes. These accomplishments deserve the spotlight, not tabloid rumors. Yet scandal has a way of stealing the show. In reality, the Michelle fleeing story is pure speculation. There's no proof, no credible sources, no sightings, and no official confirmation. Still, the story endures, feeding on people's fascination with drama and deception. It keeps getting recycled, dissected, and debated in corners of the internet where it grows with each retelling. Until a new game-changing piece of evidence drops, this rumor will likely stay where it belongs, in the world of what-ifs. No pictures of Michelle on a remote beach, no statements confirming or denying the affair, just a web of whispers that refuses to die. No matter how many times it's proven baseless, this drama keeps taking nasty turns. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the bell icon for future shocking revelations. Let us know your take in the comments, and don't forget to check out more videos on our channel.